Okay, so we are good to go. We are live via YouTube now, and I just want to introduce Albina. Albina is a great friend of mine, and I didn't know about this. She is also doing some studies now, and she's found some very important, valuable information that is worth sharing. And I think we have had some one session with, I think twice. We have had 2 sessions with her. One we recorded. The first one was just by a call, and I found it very good. It was a very good experience with this thing called quantum physics. She's going to give you the details of what she's doing and how it has changed her. It has changed her view of things, and also the little time we had. I realized that it helps to release what we can call the energies that are blocked. We can call them blockages. This could be in your mind, could be somewhere in your, you may not know. You may not know until you find a specialist or a person who now knows exactly what is happening. That's why I highly recommend this to everyone. And please give attention. If you have questions, you'll ask. So welcome, Albina. Welcome, Albina. And
thank you, Frederick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you need to log off, please feel free, because I see you are driving and I don't want you to multitask on the road. Hi. Hello, guys. Hello. I'm going to give a couple more minutes for people, if there are anybody else is wondering what is it about, or what is it, family hierarchy, right? And while we are waiting, I want to shout out hello to Aida. All right, we have 2 more coming in. Hello to please forgive me if I'm saying incorrect your name, Saba. And Ali, nice to see you guys. Mala, please feel free to ask any questions during the sessions, if you or maybe ask to clarify some information. So why I want to bring this source of very practical knowledge to your attention, because it's actually changed not just my life in many ways. It changed the life of people who I had a pleasure do therapy for. And it didn't take me a long than just a couple sessions to switch things around in life, where people don't even understand why sometimes we have suffer from financial lack, or family happiness, or any areas, health-wise, everything. So it's so important that this area, this life law, or basic life of law, or law of life, is so important, because it's impact any area of your life without even you knowing it. And that is why I want to bring this to you guys, just to see and do like diagnostic, to see where we are and how, why we have things in life that doesn't work. Don't want to talk about it too long. I see we have 1, 2, 3 people. Great. And you know what? I would offer you right now to do a test, just a quick test, without me even explaining you, because I'm going to explain later after you've done the test. And if you have an option to take the piece of paper, Mimi, hello, happy to see you.
It's
Happy
1 p.m.
1 p.m. I know, in London. So Mala Saba, I do apologize. Not sure if I'm saying your name correctly. Waiting room. How to add people if they're in the waiting room? Let's see. Frederick, there is one person in the waiting room. I don't know how to add it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. All right. So what I would like to offer.
My favorite subject, food, digestion, body.
Oh, great. So if you can cancel out your mic, if you can mute your mic, I would appreciate it, because it's a lot of echo goes on. So thing is that the family hierarchy or hierarchy impact even your food habits, everything in life that you are not able to control, or that you feel like you need to work on, or you're not satisfied with something, or you have a health issues, everything, whatever you name. And I'm going to explain why. Not sure if any of you are familiar with the quantum physics. You know what? Let me ask you guys. And if you can put the plus sign into the chat, I would know. Or maybe some of you knows what family hierarchy is and how it should be. Please also drop into the chat plus sign so I would know who we have and if you have any knowledge in that areas. But while you do that, I want to ask you again just to take a piece of paper and a pen, because we're going to do a diagnostic for you guys who is here on the call or who is going to watch us later on YouTube. Great, Mimi. Yeah. Good. All right. And if you are ready, if you don't have a piece of paper, fine. Also, it's okay. If you are somewhere outside, if you are doing something and busy doing something, it's fine too. Then you would want to just stop somewhere. If we're ready, close your eyes. I do recommend you do this practice, because next explanation on your family hierarchy will be very important and practical for you as a knowledge to understand where you are. And then from there, you can move on. So if you're ready, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then as you're facing the road or you're facing the straight line somewhere ahead of you, feel the energy of your mother, your mom, the energy of your mom. Feel her energy in the space where you are. Where she is. Where do you feel her energy? What side of that space you feel your energy of your mom? Maybe she is next to you, maybe she's behind you, maybe she's in front of you, on the right side, on the left side. Is she looking straight ahead with you together? If she is looking into your face, whatever you feel, the way you feel is what it should be. Remember where you feel her. And for those who has a piece of paper and a pen, you can do it easier way. Just put the straight line like that. It will be the field, it will be a line to indicate where you look, where you're going to look, what direction. So this will be the direction all of you will be looking. So put on that piece of paper letter I. It will be you. Letter I. Anywhere on this piece of paper, letter I. This is a space. And if you've done that, you now can put the letter M, representing your mother. Where from your letter, your energy of your mom, where would that be energy? On this piece of paper, she would be in that, on that piece of paper, and you would write down or draw your family. Where would you put your mother on this space? And the second one, now I want you to just feel where in this space you feel the energy of your father. Where in this space you feel the energy of your dad. From you. Is he next to you? Is he on the side, left, right, behind? Very important. If you're ready, you can actually put for the ones who's doing this practice on a piece of paper, put the name of your father or letter F anywhere on this space. Where would your father be from you? Would he be in this space? Would you feel him on the left, on the right side, behind, in front? And when you're ready, please let me know. The diagnostic is done. I want just now to explain what it is you have now in front of you on the paper, or what is it you had when you were imagining them, their energy, or feeling their energy. Malas, could you talk to me? Give me some feedback. Give me a understanding. I'm not talking to myself. Or maybe you can.
The mother is on the left side.
Okay.
And when you mentioned the yes, and when you mentioned the father,
where to the left side? Is she in front, in the left, like in front of you on the left?
Next to me, behind me.
Okay.
And because yes, sorry, go ahead.
I apologize, Mimi. Go ahead.
Okay. And because my dad passed away not long ago, I felt the warmth in my right side. Actually, I felt the touch. Warmth is cold, and I felt warmth. I feel all my body is like, gums full, because I felt the warmth.
Mimi, thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you so much. Do we have any other results? I want to help you guys. I want you to take the advantage of this, because it's life-changing information. Just believe me, just trust me. Mala, what do you have? What results did you have?
Hi, Albina.
Hello.
I actually, both my parents left the body. They passed away 17 years ago today
Wow.
in a car accident.
Wow.
And
so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just a little bit confused right now, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I think I feel my mother on the right.
Okay.
On the right side, but I don't quite understand what it means.
I'm going to explain after.
Yes.
That's why I want to start with diagnostics. So whatever we're going to talk after, you will have understanding of why you have things in life the way you have it.
Right.
Now, can you share with me your mom? You feel she's on the right side. She is behind. She is in front on the right side. Behind. And she is behind. And where from you feel your father's energy?
On top.
On
this
top
is
of
where my head is.
Mm-hmm.
On the left, more on the left.
Mm-hmm. Left a little bit further, like in front of you, a little bit left, or a little bit in the back.
A little bit back.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you so much. And I do want to say that my heart goes to you. Today is your special, very special day.
Yes, okay.
Thank you for sharing it. And we have, I don't know exactly the name, it's a K. Saba. Would you be able to talk to us? Come on. You had time to log in here. I want you to take an advantage. I want to feel like communication, exchange of energy. We need that. You do need that, please. And I do need that. I want to help you guys. All right. If he probably works, so I'm just busy. All right. Now I'm going to tell you, Mimi, let's start with you. That your family hierarchy is absolutely the way it should be, which means that you are having your family life, your relationship with spouse, your relationship within your family, your mother's family, your father's family, your siblings, absolutely in the right flow, where you receive the all the energy from the ancestries, from a lineage of your mother, absolutely in the flow, directly pointing at you. The same with the energy of your father. The father his energy brings into our life career, work, success at work, financial freedom, financial independence, financial success, career, everything that is father related to our external life, everything related to mother, our internal life. Actually, I'm gonna mention this, and I know why you probably have it now this way, because we did a practice with you 2 times. Actually, before we move on, do you want to share your feedbacks on your therapy? Yes, Mimi. If you feel like.
The therapy I did with you, it was amazing. He helped me a lot to understand, and he helped me to accept that and to believe that my father never died. He just gone to another maybe reality, but I feel his energy. Since we done the meditation, I had the issues with my mother, and it was very strange. The night we had the consultation, I was have a mother song in my head, which is I don't remember since I'm a child, and that song it was in my head, believe me, and I was like, where's that come from? And you told me as well that I was trying to be in control of my mother because I felt my mother, she didn't do a good job as a mother. But now every time I want to say something to her, or she does something that I don't agree with, I'll just say to her, you are the mother, you know better, which is never happened before. always argue with her, for stupid reasons. But now I just love her as she is. And I'm very grateful for all what she done to us. She done what she knew at the time. She's now I see her as a very powerful woman to be what she was, because I may don't know worse job than her. I'm sorry, I don't know how I'm getting emotion, but I appreciate more what she done, especially when I told you my dad went to another country for a few years, and I felt she done a wonderful job to deal with 5 kids. We all like one after another. So for her to do that and to keep us safe, it's an amazing job. I'm very grateful. Yeah.
Excuse me, Albina, you are muted. Eh? You are muted.
Oh, I am. Yes,
Now
I
we can hear you.
was.
We can hear you now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you anymore, Albina. That's why. I don't know, something happened.
Yes, I saw you. Just something happened, but I'm here. I'm back.
Thank you.
Mimi, we're with you. I was wondering. I wanted to thank you first for sharing that. And now I think it's time for us to just explain what was you guys doing. Were you doing, right? Because some of you are doing this exercise, watching this recording, and I hope you paused this, or you had a time to write it down or make that circles, whatever, put the family hierarchy, you own family hierarchy on a piece of paper so you can know, or you would know why it's important. So I'm going to tell you that the right position, only when your mother on the left side behind your shoulder, left shoulder, and your father on the right side behind your right shoulder. 2 ways when it's right. Only this one, which is the first one. The second one also as good as the first one. When you have your mom on the right side behind your right shoulder and your father behind your mother. On the right side, So this is only 2 family hierarchy, which are right, which will give you the strength of your family lineage, your parents' lineage, your parents' ancestry's energy. And it's not just me saying because I was reading something and I've decided on telling you that. No, it's not. It's actually quantum physics. I went through much more education related to all this quantum energy and how it impacts and make changes in our life if we experience something in the past when we were growing up, how it impacts us in a growing adult life. We all know that, but we don't do anything about it. So if your family hierarchy is any different from what I just said, then I can tell you, you might have problems. And even though if you have your mom on the right side, which is right, if your father on the left, it's okay because mom's figure could be on the right side behind your right shoulder or on the left side. It's fine either ways. But if your father not behind your mom on the right side, if your mom on the right side, then what it says that you have a very strong energy flow from your lineage of your mother, which brings you a lot of success in your family, internal life, a communication with the spouse, relationship with the kids, with your family inside. You have very good family. It's all good. You communicate great. You have a loving, caring relationship. But with the father's side, which is in Mala's case on the left side, the energy of external life is not coming into your life. Why? Because it can come only from the right side. If you feel your father's energy somewhere on the left side, it means that there is disconnect and you don't receive that energy of external success, external life, external, which is finances, which is your career, which is your outside of your family life, which is communication with external life. Okay, let's say that. And I would tell you, you probably, Mala, has a problems with the finances. And if you do have some, they're running through your hands. Listen to me. They are running through your hands. It's a struggle with finances. It's always run for always not enough. It's always looking for ways to earn. It's not happy with a job. It's not fulfilled with destiny. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I feel it's suffering. It suffer me. This suffocates me. This job, this career. It's not me. I don't belong to what I'm doing. And if it doesn't resemble, not the right word, if it doesn't make sense to you, 100% it does. Just send me a text if it doesn't. And 100% giving you, it does make sense. And now, if the mother is not in the right place, I don't know how the rest of the group who was trying to do this practice, if the mother is not in the right place, family is not successful, either no spouse, either no relationship, no love in the family. If there is a family, if there is one, there is not a good communication. There is always broken pieces in that communication. There is always suffer, not feeling of love, care, because your energy of your lineage from your mom, who brings all this love, internal love, care, and this energy of your family to fulfill the destiny within your family, you don't receive it from your lineage. In other cases, the parents could be in different places. And please, whoever watched these recordings, feel free to text me and tell me where your parents are. If you have your parents in front of you, which is the worst case you can have, and I do apologize saying it, but if you have your parents in front of you, facing you, not facing you, which is even worse, I'm telling you, you don't have either one. You don't have a success in career. You are not living your life. You are not successful within your own relationship. You feel lonely in them. You feel lost. Why? Because the family, your own parents are in front of you. And the energy can go through, if we see the flow of river, it goes from the top to the bottom. It goes from the river into the ocean. It never goes other way around, right? The same with this energy. Even though we don't understand, sometimes some of you would say, Albina, you're talking, right? It doesn't matter. You can think whatever you think. The fact will stay the same. If you have parents in front of you on a piece of paper that you did this practice, or if you feel their energy in front of you, you don't respect your parents. You can say, I do respect my parents, I do love them, but you judge them. You don't accept their decisions because you see them as a kids. You see them as not reliable to you. In this case, you are representing a parent to your own parents. You are the ones who give, they take, which should be all the way around, all other way around. They give, we take as a kids. Okay? There could be cases where the parents on the left side, which also represent that they are your kids, because the kids always on the left side in the front of you. If I would tell you to write down, to do this practice with your own family, if you have a kids, your own kids, if they are not, if their energy, not in the energy of this, not in the space on the left side of you, from you, which means you have tough relationship with kids too. Why? Because you don't receive that energy from your mother in the first place, who should be either there or there. Okay? Why it's so important? Frederick, can you give me a feedback if it's something that really interesting, or if I should continue? Or Mimi, could you give me a feedback, guys?
I have a question, Albina, if you don't
Yes.
mind.
Sure.
My question is, you said when you see your parents in the right place, that means you have a good relation with your siblings. But
Yes.
in my case, I do not have that good relation. Maybe, yes.
Remember that we did with you therapy 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
There is not 31-day pass, right? So after the therapy, because it's so deep, because how to work with that? I'm gonna answer your question as I'm explaining, okay?
Okay.
Let me give you this example. When we all born, all the way till 5 years old, 7 years old, we all see our parents as a great parent. My mother is great, she's strong. My father is great, he's strong, I love them. Any child should have this clear that he would feel. If you give a child 5 years old to do this, just to tell him, hey, this bubble is you, where would you put this bubble? And how about bubble of your father? Where do you think he should be? And he would put the baby, the father's bubble, where he feels he should be. And the mother the same. And how about mother? Let's write down, let's make another game. Let's put the mother's bubble somewhere on the space too. Where would she be? Like that, with the kids, interactive. It's not related to you, Mimi. I'm just trying to explain for everybody. And now we'll come back.
Yes.
Right? So the child, most of the time, always will have the parents in the right place, because he feels, the child knows that the parents are behind and they pushing him. They are great and he is small. They give, he is a child take. So I did so many tests with the kids, and trust me, none of those tests showed me any other way with the kids. We see parents as a great from the very small, but then something happened in life. We see some picture in family between the parents, or something happened. Your father made some decision that impacted you, or your mom made a decision impacted you. You not agree with decision, and near the switch, bump, and your parents not anymore in the back as a supportive system. They're moved in front, you're judging them. And now if I ask you to put their energy feel their energy. It's not going to be anywhere behind anymore as a supportive system, as you trusting them. They're behind, they're your wall, they're your shield from the behind. They will be somewhere in front, on the left, some other place, not where they should be. So it's always something happened before the parents moved or changed their places in this family hierarchy. Okay. And coming back to your question, the relationship with your siblings, yes, it's a cause of your relationship with your mother. We just did the practice therapy with your mom, and it takes up to 31 days to place things and move it from like into the flow. But the cause of those broken pieces that you had in the past with your going from your mom to your siblings and etc. are still there sometimes. Why? Because there is a lot of guilt, suffer, maybe some fault, feeling of blame. So this is other particles. This is little small particles that also plays a very big picture in things. If you think that family hierarchy is only one that impact our life, no, it's the biggest one. In a relationship between siblings, it's also a lot of moving parts, but it all comes from that disorder in your original family hierarchy, which you had. We worked through your mom, and now she is giving you this all energy support. But that time, all those 40 years that you had, not 40, like let's say, if we go back 17, 20 years, right? Ago it happened. This all, you were collecting all this guilt or maybe blame, suffer, or that suppression that disconnect give you. Now there is more people in your family that you have that blame on, or some relationship, and you pointing and you not accepting. We moved your mom, but still for your siblings, for your sister, you need to release that blame. You need to release that guilt, or maybe whatever happened between you. You need to release that energy in order to have support, or maybe have that strong family support. I would say this way. But it's not happening. You know what? If it would be released itself, it would be great. That would be easier for all. I would say yeah, but no. I would want to say yeah. I do apologize, but no, because see, we build up a lot of negative. Coming back to quantum physics and energy, which represent information. We build up ourselves with those information, all this information, right? And by releasing it at one day, you're not, by understanding how we build it up, you're not going to be able to release it at once. I want to say yes, but it doesn't work this way, because you still have that guilt, suppression, misunderstanding between you and sister, or something else that you not agree. She probably in front of you. If I ask you to do the test, you can actually put your sister, breathe in, breathe out, do a couple cycles of breathing in, inhale, exhale, and just feel the energy of your sister. Where would you feel her? She's not going to be behind. She's not going to be on the side where she should be. Is she older?
No, she's one. We're all 1 year between us, so they're all.
So
I'm the oldest.
Right. So she would need to be on the left side. You wouldn't feel her there. You will see her in front. I'm gonna explain why. Because you blame, or you have that miscommunication. Because you have sort of not acceptance. You not accepting her in some way, without even understanding. Her way is right as well. And she's looking at you and saying, your way is wrong. So that energy between you that information that you build up, that things that happened in the past that caused you not accepting her the way she is in you.
What if she doesn't? If she's not accepting me as I am?
She's not accepting you, you're saying?
Is that the same thing? Sorry for the noise.
She doesn't have to accept you. Do you accept her? Just the way she is. Do you love her unconditionally? We all know we all talk about unconditional love. Do we have it? We can say, yes, I love her unconditionally. Yes, you do. But you have a lot of not acceptance toward her, or you have a guilt, or you have maybe not that, but you have a blame. You blame her for something, or you're not accepting her way. Is it unconditional? It's not. It's very conditional. These conditions impact your relationship, and not letting her move where she should be. Work through that. Very similar to what we did with you on a session with Mother.
No, I think I need another few sessions with you.
I'm here.
I know. Thank you.
And it's very deep. Of course, it's deep. Why? Because it's all going. If you have disconnect with your parents, you're gonna have a lack of personal life. What is personal life with the mother? Why mother? Why mother is responsible for personal life? Just do a line. Divide your body into, right? The left side, for those who knows quantum physics, mechanics, who knows the lineage relationship and family hierarchy, knows that left side responsible is a mother. Whatever you have on the left side related to your mother. Whatever problems health-wise you have on the left side, mother. You cut your hand, it's mother. Okay? Relationship with your mom. And this energy is saying, who knows the quantum physics or familiar? He would probably know. This informational field is saying you have a broken relationship with your mom. You can't give her hand. You can't touch her. You can't. You don't have that support from her. You have a problems here. Look, you cut your hand, left hand. This is mother. Look at it. Do something about it. Our energy, informational field is talking to us. Whatever related to the right side is a father, which will be related to a external life, right? If you have problems within your body, with the right side of your body, broken pieces, broken relationship with your father. Some people have eye vision problems, right? Left side more than the right side, which means relationship with mother, something the person saw when the person was all the way like till 5 years old, no more. I wouldn't go more than 7 years old. Something in between. Actually, there might be a long later if there is like parents got divorced and there was a lot of arguments between the parents, loud, very depressive, very on a personal level. The child was seeing this all, and child took the mother's side, supported her away. There you go. The child lost the vision on the left side. Later on in life, it's going worse and worse. We don't know why. It started there when I was really young, when I saw this all, and I took the side of my mom. I cut my father off. Okay. The same with the.
Sorry, Albina. Does that mean everyone who have a heart problem or heart attack or all these cool things?
Yes.
It's all related to the mother relation?
The heart, you know what? I don't want to tell you the false. I can look up exactly and check. I never thought about the heart. But this is something new for me too, which blew my mind. Yeah. And I'm still in school of quantum psychology, learning this impact of energy, information. and all those things that happen, and it's just blew my mind. So I don't want to blow your mind, but I want to help you the way it helped me to understand things in my life, so you can understand things in your life. Heart is love. Heart is love. If there is a problem with heart, it means that you don't have a feeling of love in your life. You have a problems with the heart. You grew up feeling you're not loved. Okay, you didn't receive love. You feel that you didn't receive love from your mother, from your father. The heart, okay.
Wow.
It's very detailed. The right side is the father. Let's say ears, problems with ears, right? Some people have right side worse than the left side, or start losing it. Because we're going back to, you can actually find this information in, what is the name? Psychosomatic. All right, so this is actually related in a way to quantum physics too, because it's based on that, not based, because back then they started to, I wouldn't say exactly, because I have luck, a lot of luck in understanding how that was. I have an understanding how that was built up, the psychosomatic, based on knowledge. I don't know the relationship yet between the two, but quantum physics and psychosomatic. I don't know, I'm missing KK. He would know this all. But anyway, KK is one of our participants in one of our retreats. Anyway, but it's also tells you the reason. If you have the problems with the shoulder, this is because of that. If you have the problems with your head, this is because of that. But all in all, quantum physics answers a lot of questions, not a lot, but 100% almost, of related to your life and how you actually got to the point where you are. I hope it was informative.
Is that because that's why people saying when you forgiven, you heal yourself?
What is it? I'm sorry.
Is that why people say when you forgive others, like your parents, anyone who hurt you ever,
Absolutely.
You will heal yourself. That's
absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. Everything based on unconditional love. If you still have something and you don't forgive somebody, you just suffer yourself. You just make your life tough. Because at the end of the day, we're all energy, we're all one energy. Impacting you, impacting somebody by thoughts, you impacting you in is an exchange. It's another rule of law, which names the balance of things. By not forgiving somebody, we creating disbalance in our energy field, because we keeping that very hard, deep into our heart. We're very close, keeping it, remembering it, even though sometimes 10 years later we say, no, I don't care, I forgot. But you didn't release. Sometimes people say, I don't have problems with my parents, and we start to dig dive.
Yeah.
And guess what? Oh, there something happened. Oh, right. And that impacted. Oh, now I understand, I got this. Oh my God, how it's related. It is related. It is all related. Yes, Mimi, did I answer your question?
Yes. But sometimes, like myself, I say, oh, I forgive him or I forgive her. But I thought I catch myself remembering something. Is that because I didn't release it in the proper way, or the words is not enough?
Do you feel love, happiness, whatever you didn't release?
No, I just found myself remembering something that hurt me. when inside me, I felt that I already released it.
Does
But
it still have I love you. Does it still hurt you?
no,
Does
it's
it
just the
still give you
memory there,
discomfort? What do you feel when
tiny
you
bit.
think about that? What do you feel when you think about that?
It's a tiny bit of discomfort.
Yes, you didn't
Tiny bit
release
of
it.
discomfort.
You
But
need to
not
feel love.
pain.
At the end of the
Oh,
day, if you feel discomfort, this indication that is saying, no, this is still there. If you
I got
feel
you.
peace and love, if you can meditate, close your eyes and feel that and see that situation that happened and feel discomfort, you didn't release it.
Mm,
See, at the end of the day, your understanding comes to that parents had a reason to do things the way they did it.
yeah.
And without us understanding that, we blame them for a lot of things. Without understanding, we are blaming them. Because we're saying, no, I am 40, 50 now. Well, how? I don't have any relationship anymore that to blame parents. I just take care of them. But you have, because you're taking care of them now. Now they're your kids and you blame them for a lot of things from the past. And if we go back, that happened from one point, something let that happen. That blame never goes away unless you work through that blame. That's why dry fasting is a very good as a way to work on anything, all the programs that people have, any beliefs that they have from the past. Because dry fasting, it's like you put yourself into the suffer, which bring you to the close to the God.
Balance.
When we find the God, when we find love, only through the suffer. We never comes to God just all of a sudden. Sometimes, yes, some cases, yes. But when we go to God, when we go to look for that love from God, when we suffer, putting our body into this state of being limited from the food, it's like going through the mode of suffering. It's going through the mode of looking for right ways to release what I have, to release so I can fulfill my energy body with a new energy. So it's so good in working with releasing a lot of blockages. That's why all prana people, if you talk to them, they're all like saint. They are all love and peace.
Yes. Because they let all that thing goes.
Of course. Because their energy body is free from it. They released it. You can do it through dry fasting. You can help yourself if you don't know how other way around. You can do that. But it's going to be long dry fast. It needs to be long dry fast. Only this way your body will go in the mode of like suffer, sort of limitations, and will be able to release that blockages.
I got it. Albina, last question. I'm so sorry for everyone.
No problem. No. Go ahead. It's your today. This the show is your, Mimi.
Thank you. Albina, in all tradition or all culture or religion, they ask us to look after our parents when they get old. Does that mean we don't have to do that, or we have to do that in a different way? You know, like to take them in, or if someone put his parents in a home care, they say it's a bad son or bad daughter. You get judged for that.
Very good question. Very good point, Mimi, because you are not alone like that. It's traditions that carry on through a lot different in different religions and with different culture, and I do respect that tradition. When the parents are not gave away to other places, sometimes it's not the case, and parents go to the facilities, and it's just the way we take it. If we see in your tradition, I do believe you are very close to mine, where we are supposed to accept the parents with a respect. Even if we don't like it, we can't talk back. We can't point at them. We are small, they are big, they are great, we are small. They give, we take. in this tradition, a lot of respect to it, where when the parents is getting older, let's bring one exactly culture. The boy in the family is supposed to take care of the family, of the parents. Watch out after them, look out after them. I'm not sure how to say it right, but take care of them when they're older and not able to
live with them, take care of them. He cannot take them to home care because it's a shame in the society.
Of course, and a good point in those traditions that there is still respect. You do it as a law of your culture, but you do it with the respect towards your parents. You're not taking them as a kid. You're not blaming them. You're not directing them or leading them to what to do. You're not. They're not your kids. You have that very clear distinguish between the two. So they stay in the side of being parents, still all the way to the very last, right? In those cultures, it's acceptable. It's absolutely good because it's the way we feel. It's the way we take things. But in the cases where we take care of the parents and then they get older and we don't like it, but we do it. Sometimes it's not about we don't like it, but because there is no other choice and we do it. But then the relationship between the parent and you or that one person is broken because the person is not like taking the parent as a kid. Treat them as a kid. Exactly. This is different approach where that's gonna break your own family or not your own. I mean that one family as well. Because why? Because it's projecting we project the relationship with our mother to our spouse. Whatever problems we have with the spouse, look at your mom. We have a problem with the spouse. Listen to me. You have problems not with the spouse. You have a problems with your mom. Those all blames, all whatever you have to say to your spouse doesn't belong to him. It's a projection from this disbalance with your mom. Okay?
Because there is an Arabic saying, we start as babies and as we get older, we back to be babies again, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to translate it. Like we start life as babies and we die as a babies. I mean, the person when you get older at some age, you become like a baby, like no understanding. So
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. Yes, it's not also a very good case.
No, it's not. So the kids have to take care of all things. They don't trust the parents anymore. They feel the parents are losing their head, their mind and all that,
Yeah. Okay, so why do you think parents lose their mind when they get older? One question you can answer. Please try. Why? Because there was a blame and suffer and suppression in the life of your parent when the parent was growing up. We are wasting 90% of our life and listen, 90% of our life energy, our energy body waste to support all the suppression, the memory, the impact of those things that happened in the past between you and your parent. Okay, 90%. And the 10% is just to cover it up. Okay, these broken pieces. We have a shield. We
energy.
Yeah, we go into the public and nobody can even guess we have a problems, right? Or not we, I mean that one. Right? Nobody. Until that person turns 60 or 70. And that person loses that energy to support that cover, to support that shield. So the suffer and the blame, suppression starts to come out. The fears do not belong to your mom. To the fear, okay, when I'm saying the fear of not belonging to your mom, This is the first fear. This is why we do the things we do. Because we always need to to feel that we belong to our mother, to our parents, to our dad. If we feel we don't belong, what child, 3 years old child, 4 years old child, 5 years old child would feel? What is the important thought in the life of every child would be? Is only the parent. Nothing in life is matter. There could be an earthquake, but as long as I have my parents around, I belong to them, they will take care of me. This is in the life, and this is in our blood. Then we're growing up, we're kind of getting out of it, a little feeling free, and we have life. But if we had a lot of suppression, a lot of blame, a lot of moving parts within our family, with our parents, closer to older ages, this all fears comes out. Because we're coming back to us where we were, the way we were. And all these fears and suppressions comes out. The older people, they are starting to lose mind sometimes, right? We say, or that, don't remember how they say. A lot of fear comes out that who's gonna take care of me? And then the parents look at their kids like at their parents. They count on the kids. And that's the worst part. Because they don't have love within them, because they didn't release it, because they suppressed it. Something that happened. And if you look at any person who's successfully happy, who is most of the time wealthy people, if we're going back always to those people, why? Because they work on themselves, they work through all their beliefs, through all their destructive programs. They're released in order to move on, in order to get to the point where they want to be. It's people who, when they're getting older, if that person released everything, they're not losing mind. They are not having issues the way that our parents, I would say let's just to keep it in the, I don't remember what the name of those, just for you to understand. I don't want you to take it to your case, but
Albina, common parents, common.
Common parents, exactly, right?
Yeah.
It's different case. Why? Because our parents didn't release all this that they went through. And they went through a lot too. Right?
Yes. Yes.
How they were growing up.
Oh, because they don't know for their own parents, they think their children have to do that. And that's, a burden on the children.
Yes.
For them to have to do that, to please the parents, to please the society. And
I know
they will be suffering.
Yeah, I know it causes, this point causes a lot of, or might rise a lot of different perspectives, I know, because it's different cultures, but the way of family hierarchy should be is a parent is great. It's a greater figure. It's the one that gives to the child and the child takes, never other way around. The water in the ocean can't give anything to a river, can't go into the river and say, there you go. River goes and flow into the ocean. Into the ocean.
Yes.
Only this way. Only this way it will be all in the place where it should be. We do can help parents. We can support them in some ways, but not become their parent. It's very clear. If you feel that you are a parent, done. You probably have 99% of the cases, you will have the problems within your family because you energy of your own, from your own family, you take that energy and you bring it to a parent to support his life. Okay, you gave it away. Now, versus you don't have no more to support your internal life. You don't have no more. And then all the starts there within your own family. Argues between the two spouses, problems with the kids, misunderstanding with the kids. Of course, it's nothing to do with our group. Our group is really good. They work on itself, on themselves. They do dry fasting. They do a very good, nice. They're all educated. No, I'm not saying anything. It's just very informative for you all. Something that I learned. And yeah, you can look at me and say, this young girl is, I went through enough. I went through a lot. I didn't read on it just to read. I went through a lot of study, and I still educate myself, and I see impact, and I want you to have some understanding from me too, just free like that. So if you have any questions regarding
Last one, Albina.
Yes.
If one of the spouse or one of the partner is balancing itself, working in itself, okay, but not the other one, like the other one have issue with their mother, have issue with
I
their
know your
sibling.
question.
Yes.
Should you help the partner? Is that the
No,
question?
I mean, will that partner who's balancing, will their energy balance the home atmosphere? It's a waste of time.
Absolutely. We always work on ourselves only. And I'm going to tell you more. In your family structure, in not just in a family structure where you are the mother or you are the wife, he's the husband, you can't teach your spouse. You can't say, do this. No way. It's just as similar as to, not similar, it's just the same as with your parents. The husband in the family is greater than you. His energy is greater than you. He's the one who gives, you take. You can't teach him, he can teach you. It's fine, but not other way around. It's gonna break the pieces, it's gonna break your relationship. So no, we always work on ourselves. And if in this journey there is two of you, you and your spouse, learning, educating yourself, helping yourself together, oh my God, the change will happen instantly for both of you. It's gonna be completely life-changing experience. But if there is no case, like in my case, similar, but the thing that when you work on yourself only, on your things only, you see things different. Because see, you remember in dry fasting, a lot of autonomous people, they say everybody's mirroring each other. Absolutely true. To a point where I can't even tell you the greatest truth. This is such 100% true. Your husband is reflecting and projecting the problems that you have still toward your mother. Okay?
Yes.
He is projecting, reacting on all your programs. He's saying, no, it's not me, look there. He doesn't say it this way, but if you look how you feel when he treats you a certain way, did you ever feel the same way with your mother? If you go dive deep into your mom and relationship with your mom, you will find that the relationship with your spouse gives you the similar sense of feeling as your mom was giving you sometimes when you were younger.
I got you.
Okay, did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. And if you feel lack of personal life, if you feel lack of satisfaction from personal life, if you feel lack of energy in your own life, lack of fulfillment, right? Feeling that you carry everything on your shoulders and nobody understands you, you have such a depression of feeling that pressure. It's also, you don't feel like you work in fulfilling your destiny. It means that 90% of your energy goes to support all suppressions and the programs from the past that related to your own parents. This was just a food for your thought. And I would love if you can leave a comment in regards to this lecture, or not lecture, in regards to this meeting or exchange of energy. I thank you all for coming on this meeting. Saba, thank you so much for being here. Mimi, thank you for all your questions. I am available to communicate, discuss this further. We can bring some other topic because this is only one rule of law, which calls a family hierarchy. Thank you so much and have a
Thank you
great
so
day.
much. You too. Thank you. Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.